these images, because we're seeing a very large object to the right of the sun. It's always now to the right of the sun. We're seeing the red reflections to the right of the sun. Every day we're seeing these huge red reflections on our horizons now. Government are acting very strange as well on news media, and there's no sign of NASA. They have not given out any information whatsoever, but let me tell you, they know it's coming. They're preparing for this. They always will be prepared. They have been preparing for this for a long time. I'm going to show you now these images that I've spotted. Can you see this? This image. This was an image that I noticed earlier on, just a couple of hours ago on the Mexico cams. You can see the timestamp and the date, the 23rd. It's 7:20:03 seconds. Look at this object. Can you see this on the screen? Let me zoom into this. You can see this, can't you? You can see the chemtrails and those natural clouds have been burnt away in front of the object. There's something up there. Is this the simulator? Is this a heavenly body? Well, I'm telling you now that I've studied this image, and it's not in front of the natural burnt clouds. It's behind it. It's very strange looking as well, isn't it? Let me go to another image, but I'm telling you now, there's something that's going on now, isn't there? We all know that there's a situation on our hands with this whole situation now. Let me go to another image for you. This image here was brought in by a subscriber. Now look at this. I noticed this as well. I mean, you're getting a light source at the top here, and you're getting this object that's down here behind those sheet of chems. It's burning through the chems all the time. We've got two objects in the sky, and this kind subscriber called Tori from the United States, a big respect to you, and thank you for sending this image in to us, because it's so important that we see all the differences in images as well. You can see this is quite clear, can't you? You can see this behind the chemtrails. This isn't lens flare, this is another object that's up there. And this haze is from the sun. This plasma, this haze. I mean, you can see this red reflection as well above it. It's cutting through the chems. It's another object up there. So thank you for sending that in to us. Absolutely amazing. Because lots of subscribers now are seeing the same thing all the time now. This other image has been brought in by Ronnie from Australia. A fantastic lady that's been doing and sending in some fantastic images of this celestial body, and she's saying the sun has changed, and it is, and it has changed. I mean, look at the shape of it on this cam image. Look at this. It's not right anymore, and it's very white hot. The sun is exploding 24/7 now. I mean, look at it. Thank you, Ronnie, for this, and it's so nice to know that you've come back and sent an email with images. It's fantastic that you've done this, because you're a very respected subscriber, and you've sent some fantastic footage, and you're seeing the same as all the other subscribers are seeing on the cams, and also their skies. All the skies have changed all the time. We're going to go to another piece of footage here to show you as well. If I can bring this one up here, you can just see the dark patches, this dark cloud that comes in front of the sun. All the time we're seeing this, aren't we? And these natural clouds being burnt away. A very strange shape. Darkness on the land all the time. Just trying to bring up another image for you. Here's this other image as well that I want to show you that's very, very strange. And it looks, I mean, look at this. I'll zoom into it as well. Can you see this now? This object that's up there in the heavens. It's to the right hand side of the sun. You can see this, can't you? I mean, there's craters on it, there's lines, there's reflections, and the clouds are in front of it. You can see this, it's very, very clear. They're right in front of it. This heavenly body is out there now, and it's causing so many problems to our Earth. All the time we're seeing some strangeness of the weather patterns and everything. This evening as well, here in the northern hemisphere, to the west, as the sun was going down, you could see that red haze, that plasma coming through. I mean, everybody needs to prepare for this now. They can see this heavenly body that's up there. This is not a lens flare. This is an object that's up there now, and you've really got to understand this now. Many of the subscribers, nearly every single subscriber, is fully aware to this situation, and I just want to produce the footage to show you this situation, because again, there's some fantastic people that have known this for years. NASA has known this for years as well. We're just being fed complete rubbish by news media, the weather channels. They don't disclose the chemtrail activity that's happening in our skies. This is our planet Earth. It's not theirs. This is ours, humanity. We should have the right to know why they're chemtrailing. All the time we're seeing this, aren't we, in our skies? All the time. And it's so upsetting. I've got an image here of the Soho cam as well. Can you see this? I mean, we're still getting these huge flares all the time, and it's a situation now, isn't it, that the sun is blasting so much, so hot. I'm going to show you another image from Tyrone as well, from Australia. I mean, she's just seeing this now, isn't she? I mean, look at this. You can see where she's put an arrow to the left hand side as well, to show you that there's an object here. Can you see this? And we see this on the Mexico cams as well. And look at the sun. I mean, it's so evident, isn't it? I mean, look down here at this arrow as well, what Tyrone's done. If you can just see this, if I just zoom in a bit more and go right here, can you see this object? Let's zoom in a bit more. There's an object out there, isn't there? You can see this. It's so evident. It's so evident. I mean, Tyrone, you're seeing this as well. It's absolutely fantastic what you've produced there. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, there's just so much evident in the skies now, isn't there? You know? Here's another image I want to show you as well. Okay? Now, again, it's been zoomed in. I'll zoom this out, but you can see this, can't you? You can see those chems. I mean, I produced this earlier on, but I just want to show you this again. I mean, it's so evident, isn't it? I mean, it's lighting up and brightening up in the beside the sun. Is it in front of the sun or behind? Not too sure, but those chemtrails. I mean, it's very sad now, isn't it, to see this? Let's go to another image as well now, because our skies are changing now all the time. They are changing all the time. Now, we know that this is lens flare. Okay, we know this is lens flare, but the reason why I want to show you this image, this is from Ron, a very kind subscriber that sends me images in all the time. Now, can you see this? This isn't our sun. And also, Steve said this yesterday as well. This is like a torch, isn't it? It's like a very large security torch. I mean, look at that. Look at it. And also, I want to show you the dark patches, this greyness in the sky. This isn't our blue sky anymore, is it? I mean, this is what's harming the wildlife and the planting system. Everything is being harmed all the time. We're just seeing a black sky. It's not anywhere near as blue on this side of the world. So anyway, thank you for sending this image in. Absolutely amazing. And if you've got images, please send them to my channel and send me your email, and I will produce the images. I will give you my email address, and I will produce the images and show people what we're seeing in the skies all the time, because it's totally amazing what we're seeing now, isn't it? It really is. I mean, this is just fantastic, this image here as well. So anyway, I apologise for this video for being short, and I will get back to you again tomorrow with more footage